If you didn't know already, welcome back. Now let's do this. Let's go find Duriel and whip his little bug ass. Of course, you guys will see these videos like usually, especially on Wednesdays, sometime like in the later afternoon or early morning, depending when I can get them rendered and crap. So. Of course, I'm doing this all on Sunday, so. Then we're gonna have to stretch, get that pinched nerve in my back trying to act up on me. Not fun. I'm green, I'm mean, and I'm ready to kick some ass. What have we got? Starmaim the Jagged. Kinda sounds like a football player. Starmaim the Jagged! Damn, you boys just like piled up for an autograph. Autograph of getting your ass kicked. How many goddamn enemies are we dealing with here? Jeez. That was a lot of enemies. We got Chip Topaz, Chip Ruby. I mean, that was like at least maybe 30. Well, maybe not that many. 15 at most, I could probably say. Either way. They're like, oh my god, it's Bob. Can I get your autograph? Always gotta have a little comedy in your commentary. You know. Even if it's like stupid comedy or stupid comedy, yeah. Brain can't think. You know, as long as it puts a smile on someone's face and it gives them a nice chuckle or something like that, yeah, you do your job. Should slap back on Hal back on here. Might have to clear this crap out a bit. Oh, you guys actually did some damage to me. I'm completely shocked. Excuse me. Bob's quarterback and is trying to go for a touchdown. And you dummies are not going to stop me. I mean, look at all these goddamn enemies. It's ridiculous. It's like, don't let him reach the field goal. Or field goal, the goddamn end zone. You can tell I watch football. Like, I only have like 2 favorite teams for football, and I don't even watch football anymore. I haven't watched in like decades. And before you give me any hate, my only 2 favorite teams that I like are the Patriots and the Raiders. And I know people do not like either one of those damn teams. Because everyone has like their favorite team, but I don't think the Raiders have ever won a Super Bowl, at least that I know of. And I know the Patriots, I think, have won at least one within the last couple of years. I think it was what? It was either against the Steelers or the Philadelphia Falcons? If that was a football team? I don't remember. Alright, the good old ultimate test. Players 7 Duriel. Let's see how well this is going to go. I don't think he'll kill me, but I think it's going to be a lot of mouse clicking. So. Let me get a temporary scroll just in case. If somehow he manages to pull something, you know, we have at least a way out, but I really doubt Duriel is going to be able to do much against me. Oh, Duriel is the other one I can think of. Duriel, I was talking about in the last video of enemies that use magic. Duriel is actually one of the main ones that actually use magic, because his freezing aura is not cold, which a lot of people underestimate about duriels, that they stack up on cold resistance. His aura is actually magic, not cold. So let's get pumped up. Take it on duriel. And end up burning my goddamn hand over this weekend too, so that's like been a lot of joy. Alright, Bob, let's do this. Yes, I am. Is he home? Yeah, we're definitely hurting them. Slow pace, but we're hurting them. The power of Bob. You ain't stopping them. And then, of course, having open wounds helps out a lot, too. I think that mercenary's bow has open wounds, too. Oh, he's actually damaging me. Oh, not anymore. Duriel can't touch me. Yeah, and we gained a level off of him too. That's hilarious. So I'd probably say he did maybe a maximum of 50 damage against me at most. And of course we just zapped that right back. Yeah, because we have a 30% chance of open wounds, and then it's like that 10% lifesteal. So I believe my mercenary has open wounds. No, she has got deadly strike. So basically, deadly strike it ignores your target's defense and just does pure straight damage. So that's why Stygian Dulls, I've always talked about, Stygian Dulls kills you because they have targets, ignore target's defense, or they just do straight damage. And since usually most enemies damage in hell is like 3 or 4 times of what it would normally be, so for instance, say your character has like 500 health, and say a Stygian Dulls damage in normal is like 50 damage. You know, his main little stabby attack may say be like 12 damage, but when he explodes it does 50. That's 50 pure damage straight to your health. So if you have 500 health, he just hits you for 50, and now times that by 3, that's 150 damage right there. And add that into like 5 or 6 Stygian Dulls that with non-auras that just charging at the same time, you know, that's a lot of damage hitting you. That's like almost 1,000 damage hitting you. You know, and because Mercenary here has, what is it, 30% Deadly Strike, that's 30% of her damage going straight into Duriel's health. So 30% of 40, you know, was that like 120 some damage? My math is going to be like really terrible. So we'll say 120 damage, that's 30% chance of her doing 120 damage to Duriel's health, and I think he's got like 12,000 something health as it is anyways. So let's go talk to boy Tyrael. I've been expecting you. Blah 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 blah. You're late. Yep.
Hello.
You have risked your life to save us all. Blah blah blah. Yeah.
Hello.
Terrible news. I just saved you a pest problem. I just squished a giant bug. And I just saved your town. See, which I'm kind of curious, because I haven't read so much of the Diablo lore. I'm wondering, because they mention it in Diablo 3, I believe that Kyros was eventually destroyed or taken over or some crap like that. So I'm wondering whatever happened to Luke Lane in the Rogue's camp, if they were infected by Belial and Asmodan. But don't quote me on that, because I do not remember. Alright, starter pack 3. Let's see what we got here. Let's just run past you, because I don't care. And our first enemy is gravity. Okay, we got apes and bugs. What a joy. Typical jungle. Oh, and you guys. Oh, star call. Okay. So that'd be an extra 20 life. Yeah, we'll hit over 400. Yeah, well, that's with our buff as it is, so. And this is where this crabs can be really annoying, especially these little guys. I think that's where I'm actually going to switch on how. I might be able to use... Nope, okay, I can't. So we'll just do this. My commentary might be shifting back and forth, so I do apologize there. Nope, I want that and that. So let's see here. Okay, because those goddamn things are gonna be really annoying. Now Mephisto, on the other hand, this is gonna be interesting, especially with Travical. On player 7, but with her having Deadly Strike and me having open wounds, I mean, I don't think Mephisto is really going to be too much of a problem. That poison, on the other hand, is going to be a different story, since his poison tends to hit a little harder than Duriel's does. But it'd be more so getting past goddamn Travical than anything else. Now, as for the organ-wise thing, I always do, I pretty much just go ahead and get all the organs at the same time, because it's not really worth making a video of constantly having to struggle and grind of like the next like 8 videos of trying to get Kaleem's eye or Kaleem's brain or his heart or some crap like that. So I pretty much just skip all that and just go straight into the lower Kuros and stuff like that to fight Travical, because Hack 3 is such a goddamn drag. So that's what I'm basically going to do is offshore time. I'll just pretty much just get all his organs, and then once we reach lower, well, technically it would be lower Kuros, but once we get all the organs, I'll pretty much stop there. So just saves like an extra like 12 something esque videos of just hunting that damn crap down. So what do we got here? 296 health, and that's without our bow. 199, so that gives us 103 extra health, so that's not bad. So that's it's a 296, be 316 we'll have once we use that potion. I think I have like several movies that I can finally get to start watching, like Fast and Furious 10 I've been wanting to watch, and the new Flash movie I've been wanting to watch too. So I finally get to watch those. So I'm having that. No, it's Spider Cavern. I consider. I think. I can't even remember which one that goddamn thing is. I think it's Spider Cavern. I think as many goddamn times I've played this, God, I can't remember which one it is. Oh, and we get the waypoint 2. What do you know? The game's like, you know, we were a little hard on you in Act 2. We're going to make up for it. We're going to give you the very first waypoint right next to the bonus area. It's like, not the right area, but the bonus area. It's like, thanks, game. Oh, God. That's like giving a fruit pie to someone that's allergic to that certain fruit. It's like, we gave you a cherry pie for your birthday, even though we know you're allergic to cherries, but happy birthday. It's like the thought that counts. Oh, this goddamn game, I swear. Let me get a drink of my water real quick. Because I got one more recording, and that's going to be our movie reaction. And then I'm going to go make dinner. If you guys were stuck in a world where giant bugs still existed, what would be the one bug you would actually fear the most? And most people would say spiders, but spiders are an arachnid, they're not an insect. And there's a big difference between those two. So, excluding spiders, you know, and scorpions, because they're also counted as an arachnid type species. You know, so excluding those two, what would be your guys' biggest fear? I know a lot of people would probably say like ants. You know, and since ants have like the same capabilities like humans do, you know, to colonize and to communicate with each other, ants would be a really big thing, especially how many ants actually exist on this planet. You know, today, which I think this is like, if you were to count like all the ants that are on this planet, I think it's like more than people. I could be completely wrong on that, but I'd definitely say ants would probably be number one, just because of how well organized ants can be. Then you have ones like bees and stuff like that. I wouldn't really necessarily count bees as a real big danger, as long as you pretty much stay away from their hives, and since bees tend to be pretty docile, you know, I think you'd be pretty safe in a bug infested world. I'm not talking like bug size. Like, I think the biggest bug they said was like the centipede, which was like in the, was it Plasticine era, or how the hell you pronounce it? It's the era where bugs were still roaming around. That giant centipede was basically as long as a school bus. That's a big fucking bug. I apologize for dropping the F-bomb there. I try to keep F-bombs as low as possible if I can. Yeah, it's like, I think the other ones would be something like mosquitoes, because since mosquitoes tend to go after like warm-blooded creatures or something like that, having a mosquito that's basically, let's say, like the size of like a Labrador, that's a big mosquito. You know. And since like ants tend to be bigger, sometimes tend to be bigger than mosquitoes, you would have like an ant the size of like a Great Dane. You know, like insects around like roughly that size. I mean, it's still an insect, so it's like it's gonna be pretty goddamn big. I think this is the right area. I know like termites would be another one too. They're pretty well organized. Like maybe not as well organized as ants is, but termites would be kind of annoying too, because they're ground dwellers. Okay, that was my timer. Just in perfect time too to get the Kaleem's eyeball over here. So we'll knock this crap out real quick here, and we'll end the video. Whoa, sir! That amplify took like half my goddamn health. Okay. That's where we're gonna end right there, because I'm not dying. Damn. That's, yeah, he would have killed me too. 4 health on player 7. Damn. I think we found a challenge. Because we have yet to die with Bob, and I am not dying today. That's why I said Amplify is a very scary thing in Diablo 2, because you're taking double the damage. So he was hitting me with physical and poison, and it's just hit after hit after hit, and that's even with my defenses and my bow up too. So it's like, damn. Yeah, so we're gonna end the video right there. Because we're not dying. I'll definitely get, like I said, I'll definitely get the organs. I'm gonna definitely drop this down to like players 1, because if he hit me with Amplify with that much damage, I ain't taking any goddamn chances. But get the organs, and then we'll pretty much pick it off like with Travical. We'll set it on player 7, see how difficult they are, especially since they have Amplify themselves. If they're gonna hit like a goddamn Mack truck, then we'll just drop it down to players 1. I mean, we made it this far on just on player 7, so. But either way, let's be staying safe, healthy, and sanitized. Remember to drop a like, subscribe, leave comments below, and make sure to check them all out. See you guys.